Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we try to figure out if this company is really going to be the next big thing or just another filing in the dust. We're diving into an update from CareCloud Incorporated today, and get ready because this one has some important financial pieces to unpack. So we have an amendment here to a previous report and 8. Filing for CareCloud Incorporated, the first thing you need to know is that this amendment is to add in some much needed financial information. This is a big deal because the original report back in August talked about acquiring another company, Medsphere Systems Corporation, and it seems like they forgot to include the financial details of that deal. So this filing is basically saying, oops, we forgot, add those now. Alright, let's talk about what is actually in this update. It is all about filling in the blanks from that earlier acquisition of Medsphere. This amendment is making sure all the required financial statements for Medsphere are included, both the annual audited ones and the interim unaudited ones. They're also adding in pro forma financial information, which basically means how the combined company would have looked financially if the deal had happened earlier. This is where things get interesting because we are finally seeing the financial health of Medsphere before it became part of CareCloud. These are the audited statements for the years ending the 31st of December 2024 and 2023. This is crucial for understanding the value and the performance of the company they just bought. And then we have the most recent picture for Medsphere. This filing includes their unaudited financial statements up to the 30th of June 2025. This gives us a look at their performance in the first half of this year, right up to the acquisition. This part is all about showing us what CareCloud looks like with Medsphere. Now integrated, it is like a financial what-if scenario to understand the combined entity's performance. They have combined the financials for Medsphere, Revenue, and Mesa as of the 30th of June 2025, and also for the 6 months ended that date and for the full year of 2024. This helps investors try to get their arms around the new, bigger CareCloud. Now let's look at the company itself. CareCloud Incorporated trades on the NASDAQ under the ticker CCLD. They also have preferred stock with ticker CCL though. This is the common stock we're generally most interested in for growth potential. And signing off on this amendment is Norman Roth, the interim chief financial officer and corporate controller. It shows that management is taking responsibility for submitting these corrected and complete financial disclosures. So what does this all mean? Well, CareCloud is essentially saying here is the real financial picture of the company we just acquired. This tells us they are trying to be transparent, although a little late with the initial filing. The key takeaway is the financial health and performance of Medsphere, and then how that looks combined with CareCloud. The pro forma statements are the best window we have right now into the potential of the new consolidated company. Looking at the pro forma statements is like trying to see the future of CareCloud blended with its new acquisition, Zan. This filing allows us to do that. It is all about understanding if this acquisition made strategic and financial sense for CareCloud. Investors will be scrutinizing these numbers to see if the combined entity is stronger, more profitable, and better positioned to compete in the healthcare technology space. The financial statements for Medsphere themselves are critical. Did they have strong RFI, new growth? Were they profitable or were they losing money? These are the questions these newly added financial tables are designed to answer. You'll want to look at their balance sheets to see what assets and liabilities Medsphere brought to the table, and then their income statements to understand their profitability. Over the years, ultimately, this amendment is about providing the necessary financial data, so that investors and analysts can properly evaluate the acquisition and hence the stock of CareCloud Incorporated. It is a crucial step in making sure that the market has all the information it needs to make informed decisions. Now, looking at these results more broadly, CareCloud seems to be in a phase of significant transformation through acquisition they paid attention to. The financial details this go around, which is a good sign of a company that is trying to get its reporting right. Investors are going to be watching closely to see if integrating Medsphere and the other companies leads to real synergies and improved financial performance. The addition of these financials is not just a procedural step, it is central to understanding the future trajectory of CareCloud. Alright, that is our breakdown of CareCloud Incorporated's latest filing. What is your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps. And subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.